everyone, and welcome to KSN, your source for sports. I'm Jim Johnson, and I'm joined in the booth today by fellow commentator John Jimson. John.
Great to be here, Jim.
Now, I hear that this is your first time commentating soccer. What brings you here today?
Well, Jim, it turns out we live in a nation of morons who can't appreciate the beautiful and cerebral game of golf. So, the studio has decided to cut back on funding for that department, and if I want to feed my kids, I have to lower my standards to analyze this simpleton's game.
Well, John comes to terms with his own obsolescence. Let's take a look at today's lineup. We have the Nimbler Roosters out in full force today with a 2-5-4 formation, with Captain Chris Birmingham leading the right wing.
What the hell do his politics have to do with anything?
Well, John, if you had read the briefing we sent you last night instead of getting blackout drunk, you'd know that I'm referring to the field placement.
Well, Jim, I knew I'd be working with you in the morning, so what choice did I really have?
And there you have it, folks. Going into halftime, we have Roosters 2, Clocks 1. A very close game. What are your thoughts, John?
Oh, yeah. Clocks are just barely holding on to that lead there.
Clocks are in the lead.
Yeah, they have 1 point less than the Roosters, so they're in the lead.
Well, John, it seems that years of watching a nonsense game that barely qualifies as a sport has addled your feeble mind. Higher scores are better.
You know, Tim, I really appreciate your expertise in this game. The way that you shout out the name of every player who even touches the ball amazes me. And the fact that you stay awake while the ball barely even moves, it's really unmatched.
Oh, you're adorable, John. When you go bankrupt, I'll be sure to buy your grandson a soccer ball just to make up for it.
Mention my family again, Jim, and I'll kill you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. A very tight game, but a few mistakes and tough calls by the referee cost Nimblebury the game. Although credit can't be taken away from where it's due, with Romelu Ibrahimovic's incredible hat-trick in the second half.
I don't give a damn about Ibrahimovic's fancy hat. The Nimbleberry Roosters is the greatest sports team of all time, and the ref was paid off.
Well, it looks like John found his place among the hooligans. John, why don't you have a seat?
No!
Yes,
I will not tolerate this!
You know, you've never been excited before.
That bastard fucked us harder than I fucked your wife.
Oh, you son of a...